You want to learn how to code, but you have no idea where to start. You don't want to lose your motivation because of some shitty first course. Stick with me till the end of this video, you're gonna find out the appropriate path. Hi guys, I'm Evgeny Eliseev, and today we are gonna talk about programming for beginners. Namely, what is the best way to start learning how to code? I have made a video with my experience of doing CS50 course from Harvard University. If you haven't seen it already, I highly encourage you to do so. The link should appear here. The video was of great interest to you and raised some additional questions. Today, I want to make a comparison of the main ways to start your way in the world of programming. If you want to become a self-taught programmer, there are millions of things you can try. Moreover, it's gonna be either completely free or the price would be more than affordable. There are two difficulties though. First one is, you don't really have enough time in your entire life to try everything that is available out there. The second one is, a substantial part of what is available might be not really of high quality. First impression is essential. It could motivate you, it could inspire you to dive deep into it, it could basically change your life, or it could also completely kill your desire to do it. Before we jump right into it and help you to improve yourself, feel free to hit the like button if you want to support me and subscribe to this channel if you want to get more useful videos. Your support motivates me to go on. We are going to consider here three main options to start your journey: CS50 course, Udemy courses, and programming books. And I have to say there obviously can't be an absolute right answer for everyone, because what can be good for one person might be a nightmare for another one. But I'm gonna try to be as objective as possible and consider advantages and disadvantages of all of the options. So, CS50 course. Well, that's the way I started to program, and I'm very thankful for that. At the same time, I understand that it might not be the best option for everyone. As for the advantages, I would mention the following: a conceptual approach. A holistic conceptual approach to programming allows you to really understand how it works. Not just picking things here and there without really understanding why you need it and how to use it. Instead, you're always building on what you have already learned. An amazing team. An amazing team of teachers who are doing everything to help you along the way. You feel with every moment the exceptional level of the course, and it motivates you to keep up with the level. A huge community. It's always great to be a part of something bigger. A huge community behind the course helps you because you feel that thousands of peers are going through the same way as you. And if you're stuck, if you want some help, you are always able to find it. It's free. I mean, aren't we living in an amazing time when you can learn in one of the best universities in the world completely for free? Moreover, you can get a certificate from Harvard University after completing the course. Now, let's discuss the disadvantages. First of all, it's hard. It's challenging. It really is. But I mean, it also has to be. Otherwise, how you're supposed to learn how to program? But you have to take it into account. You are starting from scratch. At some point along the way doing CS50, you might want to quit. I had such a feeling myself doing the course, and in my review of the CS50 course, I am telling you how to cope with this situation. Secondly, you don't choose the programming language. CS50 is not really about learning a specific programming language or maybe a certain topic. It's mainly based on C and Python and a little bit of JavaScript towards the end, but the point is, it's not really about learning a language. It's rather teaching you how to code, how to think like a programmer. It's very good in the long run, of course, and beneficial for your future, but if your current goal is very specific and you want to learn a specific programming language or dive deep into a specific topic, then CS50 might not be the best choice for you. You have to invest a lot of time and effort. I mean, they say you should spend from 6 to 18 hours in a period of 12 weeks to complete the course. You can do it at your own pace, of course, but don't expect to be done very soon. As for me personally, it took me around 6 months to complete the course, although I have made some substantial breaks in between. Now, let's talk about Udemy courses. First of all, you might be wondering if it's really something different from CS50. I mean, it's also an online course and somebody is teaching you how to program. But I would say the difference is pretty huge. Udemy course is normally made by one person who is making a number of short videos covering main topics. The advantages are flexibility, affordable price and efforts needed. By flexibility, I mean there are so many different courses that are specifically dedicated to what you need the most at the moment. So if you need to master a specific skill, then I think that Udemy might be the most efficient option for you. As for the efforts, well, I wouldn't say that Udemy courses are the most challenging or time-consuming. But once again, remember that it's always a double-edged sword. If it's too easy, well, you're gonna feel good, but chances are it's not gonna be that beneficial for you in the long run for your future perspectives. At the same time, if it's too hard, if it's too challenging, you might feel that, well, I just can't, it's just too tough for me, I'm gonna quit. It should be challenging enough, so you really need to work hard to get it, to complete the course, but at the same time not too hard, so that you are not thinking, come on, I would never do it, let's just stop it and call it a day. In my opinion, if CS50 course might seem to be impossible for you at some point, Udemy courses might turn out to be not challenging enough. If it's the case though, thanks to the incredible number of different courses on Udemy, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be able to find something appropriate for yourself, something more difficult, something more challenging. Finally, the price. Most courses on Udemy cost around $10 to $15 for a course. And I think that's a pretty affordable price for a good course. The question is, how do you choose a good course before you pay for it? Well, there are a lot of reviews that you can read before buying the course and some free videos that you can watch to get a first impression. And I definitely recommend doing it so you're clear on what you're paying for. Now, disadvantages. Well, if there are millions of courses, certainly there are some bad ones. So it's up to you to pick the right one. And once again, ratings and reviews might come in handy here. And don't forget that the same course, which might be the best option for somebody, might just not work for you due to different goals or preferences. Superficial. I would say that most of the Udemy courses are rather superficial, covering just the basics of the main topics. The contrast is especially clear when you compare it to CS50, when you really dive deep into things. Well, of course you still learn some basics, but it feels like the moment you finish the Udemy course, CS50 just starts. There are definitely some exceptions, I'm talking rather generally here. Finally, programming books. Well, the advantage is it should be more profound than a video course. The reason is the author spends more time creating it, so in most of the cases the result should also be of high quality. Provided, of course, that you're picking the right book. And once again, here ratings and reviews might come in handy. And you still get the advantage of flexibility, as there is a great number of programming books covering various topics with thoughtful reviews, so you don't get lost. What you do lose, though, if you're picking this option, is that you don't really have such an easy and visual way of seeing how things work, like it is the case with video courses. And I would say in the case of programming, it's really important. So if you love learning these books, it's great, I'm totally supporting you, but at the same time, I would recommend to combine it with some video courses to achieve the maximum performance. Now, what do we have in conclusion? I mean, I promised you a clear answer in the beginning. There are different ways of starting learning programming if you are doing it alone. Every way has its pluses and minuses. My personal opinion is that if you really want to learn how to code, if you really want to learn how programming works, and you're ready to invest a lot of time and effort, it's very important, then I would say that CS50 from Harvard University is by far the best way to follow. If you need to quickly learn the basics or to deal with a specific topic, though, then I'm pretty sure that you're gonna find an appropriate Udemy course or a respective programming book. Write in the comments whether you're agreeing with me and what is the best way to start programming in your opinion. I hope I have been of service to you today. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe buttons if you want to support me, if you liked the video. And if you want to know more about CS50 course from Harvard University, and my experience doing it, as well as some advices how you might do it more efficiently, feel free to take a look at this video.